Caitlin Aiken's daughter, and I'll teach you to cook like a Viking over an open fire. During the Viking Age, things were not written down, so no, we don't have exact recipes. We will create some mouth-watering dishes from ingredients that could be found during the Viking Age. Later, we'll meet in the meat hall with Viking guests. Stay tuned. Chicken stew with dark ale. Viking Age people used different fowl for food. They would hunt seabirds both for meat and eggs. The farmers did have chickens and ducks, and when the chickens got too old to lay eggs, they became the fowl supper. This stew uses more winter vegetables and was more likely cooked when the weather turned cooler. The vegetables were gathered and stored during the fall to use during the long winter season. We will start with 3 carrots chopped into bite-sized pieces. Did you know that during the Viking Age there were no orange carrots? White and yellow were available in the northern climates, with red and purple carrots in the Middle East. Orange carrots were created in the 1600s as a tribute to the Duke of Orange in Holland. The orange carrot became the one preferred and produced because of the color. That's why most rainbow carrots, when you cook them, turn back orange. I remember late one fall, we'd actually had the first snowfall. The warriors who had gone off of Viking were still not back. We were afraid they were not coming back. The women, children, and elder villagers were alone. One day, our scout came back with news, and it wasn't good. She had seen movement in the forest. Suspicious, she crept cautiously to a group of trees, which hid a group of armed men. They were talking, and she strained to hear their hushed conversation. Now chop 2 parsnips into the same size pieces as the carrot. Peel 2 onions and dice them. Cut up a turnip into smaller pieces. We want them to go farther. So, a group of warriors from another landowner were sneaking in to attack us. While women were not usually attackers, we did know how to defend. You try taking something valuable from a woman and find out. Now to prep the meat. We need about 1 pound of chicken pieces with the skin left on. Legs are fine. The dark meat and bones have more flavor. Separate the legs from the thighs. Heat the pot over the fire and fry the chicken pieces in butter about 5 minutes aside. The women archers set up a perimeter to pick off the attackers one by one without being seen. A few got through those lines, and the rocks from our slings showed them this was not going to be an easy win for them. The last ones that actually got to the village were met by a few elders who had nothing to lose, and if they were killed, the Valkyries would take them to the Hall of the Kings. They got old for a reason. It was their strength and skill in battle that got them that far, and tonight was showing why. We decimated those marauders. A dash of black pepper. I know we're breaking the rule, just for something special. Because we're making a winter vegetable stew, I'll use a bay leaf, but I have a little bit of fresh thyme left, so I'm going to use that too. Salt was common, but used carefully as it was time consuming to process. If you lived near the ocean, that was a source of salt. If you lived more inland, trade would be the source. This stew will need about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Today we're going to use smoked salt. Now, find a great dark ale, and we'll use about 1.5 cups. Tonight, we feast. We will honor those who entered Valhalla and offer a drink to Odin. Skull! Traditionally, the whole bird would have been used. Season the meat with salt and pepper. Add all the vegetables, thyme, bay leaf, and ale. Let it boil for about half an hour until chicken and vegetables are done. Ooh, that looks good. We're gonna let the ale boil down to make a gravy that'll be full of flavor. Chicken stew with dark ale. If you would like more information on the recipes and tools we use, check out our website at cooklikeaviking.com. Thanks for joining us today, and see you next time on Cook Like a Viking.